Hey friends, my name is Sahil and in this video I am going to discuss about Tata Teleservices Limited. This share has zoomed 88% in just 13 trading sessions by continuously hitting the upper circuits. While on one side, it generally takes a few years for stocks to generate such high returns, Tata Teleservices has generated 88% return in just 13 trading sessions. And finally, after this crazy rally, the stock has finally hit the lower circuit on 12 Jan and 13 Jan and fallen around 10%. Not only this, if you look at the last 1 year performance of the stock price has zoomed from rupees 9.8 to rupees 290, generating a humongous return of around 3000%. So basically, rupees 1 invested in this stock would have become around 29 lakh in just 1 year. In fact, in last 2 years, the stock has jumped from levels of rupees 2.25 to levels of rupees 290, generating more than 100x return. Forget about the old stories of Infosys, Wipro and Eicher Motor. Rupees 1 lakh invested in Tata Teleservices in just 2 years ago would have made you a crorepati. A classic example of multibagger, isn't it? Well, hold on. The story is not over yet. After this rise of more than 100x in 2 years, Tata Teleservices market touched a level of rupees 58,000 crore. That's more than the market cap of various companies of Tata Group, including Tata Communication, Trent, Voltas, Tata Chemical, Indian Hotel and even Tata Elxsi. Just to give you an idea, in FY21, Tata Teleservices generated a revenue of rupees 1044 crore and it is valued at rupees 57,000 crore, whereas Tata Communication, which is also into telecommunication services, has generated a total revenue of rupees 17,100 crore and it is valued at just rupees 44,000 crore. So basically, Tata Teleservices generated revenue that is just 6% or 1/17th of Tata Communication revenue, but it is valued at 1.3 times the value of Tata Communication. That's simply insane. Just look at the financials of Tata Teleservices. If you look at the revenue, they have fallen from levels of rupees 2,972 crore in FY16 to levels of 1,080 crore in trailing 12 months. If you look at the profit, company is consistently in loss in last 12 years except for FY21 where its profit was rupees 50 crore. Company has a debt of rupees 19,700 crore, which means its debt to equity is more than 10 times. Look at the fall in reserves over the last few years. They've consistently gone negative. So basically, Tata Teleservices is a fundamentally poor stock. What is crazy is that the company is not even able to generate enough revenue to pay its interest. Forget about profits. Company doesn't even have the revenue to pay for its interest. And this company has generated more than 100x return in last 2 years. Seriously, I am speechless. Now here is something interesting that happened on 11 January. Tata Teleservices said that it will convert the interest on deferred AGR dues into equity shares and give 9.5% stake to central government in the company. And the average price of the company share as per the calculation method provided in the DoT communication works out to be rupees 41.5 per share. So basically, Tata Teleservices that touched a high of rupees 290 is valued at rupees 41.5. It means there are high chances that the stock will continue to fall from highs of rupees 290 to reach levels of around 41.5. Now it is a part of ASM list, so there is a limit of 5% on both upper and lower circuit. So from now, I think that the share will continue to touch lower circuits daily. Now I don't know how many of you have invested in this company, but if you have invested at high levels, then it would be difficult for you to exit. This stock is now expected to touch lower circuits daily. And now retail investors won't even get the chance to exit. And this is again a classic example of greed and how retail investors end up investing in poor grade stocks with a dream to generate multibagger returns without even looking at the fundamentals and result in destroying their wealth. And these same set of people would curse the stock market for destroying their wealth. And they would say that stock market is gambling. Friends, I have been saying this from day one. Please do not invest in fundamentally weak stocks without any knowledge. A lot of new investors have started investing post-COVID and majority of them have no clue about stock picking. All they want is a stock tip and multibagger returns. A lot of people ask me to share penny stock ideas, but I have clearly mentioned that I don't provide penny stock ideas. And this is exactly the reason. When the stock is in upward trend, everything looks good. But when the stock starts falling, it falls drastically. Friends, the entire idea of this video is to make you aware that please do not consider stock market as gambling. If you do, you will only lose money. Please understand the importance of knowledge. Invest in knowledge before you invest your hard-earned money in stock market. Stock market can really create wealth if you invest in fundamentally strong companies and stay invested with patience. But at the same time, if you make the wrong investment decision out of greed, then it can also destroy your wealth. Now there are more wealth destroyers than wealth creator in stock market. So you need to learn the skill to identify the wealth creators and avoid wealth destroyers. Tata Teleservices is a classic case of how investors ended up buying this stock at any level without even looking at the fundamentals. Those who have invested at high levels are now trapped and it would be difficult to exit. I hope you will take this as a lesson and avoid making such mistakes in the future. Now tell me in the comments if you have invested in this share. In case you want to learn everything about stock fundamental analysis, you can explore my complete course on money management. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.